There is a famous saying in business that time kills deals, and the same can be said for property buying. The biggest killer for a property buyer wanting to acquire their next home is that they start and stop the process and end up nowhere. My name is Priscilla Tan, and welcome to SF Capital's latest video series on how to buy your next home. As a team of experienced finance brokers, we've helped hundreds of first home buyers get into the market with their first home. As our clients' careers have developed, their home values have risen and families have grown. More and more of our time has been spent on helping our clients with upsizing and switching into their next home. So we create this series to share with our clients everything we know about successfully buying your next home while avoiding all the tricks and traps along the way. This first video is about what we call the next home mindset. That is what it takes up here to swap, move, and upgrade into your next home. And we have 4 tips. Number 1 is to start with the why. So what is your true motivation for buying your next property? And how important and urgent is it to you? Upgrading your home can be a risky, time-consuming, and challenging process, and having a strong why will help you see through the difficult times. Some common whys we see include wanting a bigger home and a better future for your growing family, securing a home to be closer to better schools, wanting to live closer to family or grandparents, having a change of scenery to be closer to or even further away from work. Finally, rewarding yourself for doing well in your career or your business. Knowing your why is the starting point to goal setting and is the difference between your next home being something you want or need versus something that is simply nice to have. Number 2 is do your homework. The need to make sure you do the research and hard work up front to put you in the best position to securing your ideal property. This means working with a broker to truly understand your borrowing capacity, the deposit you require, and to solve any policy-related problems to help you set an accurate property budget. Clearing up these details first will help you understand whether buying your next home is something you can do now or if there's a clear goal that you can eventually work towards. Knowing the numbers and the relevant loan criteria will also help you set realistic targets given your unique financial position and stage in life. We also strongly recommend getting a pre-approval to translate those numbers into a firm commitment to lend from a bank so you can bid on properties with confidence. Next up, at number 3, is to commit to the process. There is a famous saying in business that time kills deals, and the same can be said for property buying. The biggest killer of a client achieving their next home is that they start and stop the process and end up nowhere. Perhaps they can't be bothered with the initial paperwork. Perhaps they got put off by their first auction. Maybe they got tired at looking at properties every weekend. You need to realize that in the process of upgrading your home, it's a competitive process and the stakes are high. You need to develop a resilient mindset and be prepared for the mental bumps and bruises along the way. You need to be committed from start to finish if buying your next home is truly something you want to do. And finally, number 4, take advantage of everything. Buying a property is also about luck and destiny. This is because each buyer's individual tastes and preferences are unique. Every property is different, and it's hard to know when a property you will like will come up for sale. Being in the right place at the right time can be a big factor. To counter this, ask yourself what ways you can create your own luck. Can you form a closer relationship with a popular real estate agent in your area? Can you afford a buyer's agent to give you more access to off-market deals? Can you use speed and the contract terms to your advantage to secure a property before auction? These questions are about utilizing soft skills like relationship building, networking, and negotiating rather than simply offering the most money. So in summary, know your why, do your homework, commit to the process, and take advantage of everything. These are the factors that make up the next home mindset. Happy house hunting, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.